out of my mind. One chance, we own. Take another look, you know that we gone. Came from the ground and we crawling up. You can feel it in your fist when you balling up. If the sky turns black, it don't matter. We know the sun is coming up. We were born to run. Sky turn black, it won't matter. Feel so strong, won't shine. We were born to run. We were born to run.
What's good, BYG Army? Yay! Welcome back to another video. Last episode, we talked about the top 5 wrestlers we met. In this video, we're gonna talk about the top 5 content creators we met.
You want to play rock paper scissors against the champ?
Shoot, I think you should go this time. I went first last time. Hey, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh,
I don't lose a rock paper scissors. That's why I'm a champion.
you doing one on?
Bitch. How this works is that we go back and forth alternating our rankings. We start off with number 5. I say my 5th and then tell the story, and then he goes for his 5th and tells his story, and then we move on to the 4th. The content creators I met that I ranked at 5th place is actually a tie. Emiru and Bonnie, and VYBE is the other. With Emiru and Bonnie, they showed up at DreamCon randomly, and I didn't even know they were at DreamCon until I randomly saw them walking around. DreamCon 2024, this wasn't even on camera because, again, it was that unexpected. And I had a few chances to meet them, a little too nervous. But on top of that, like, there was a lot going on. And then eventually, mere minutes before our panel, our legendary panel at DreamCon, I met Emiru and Bonnie, and they noticed how nervous I was, and they were like, "Oh, it's okay." And then VYBE. So now this is also back in Toronto, Heat Wave, and we saw them in line, ran over, said what's up, told them that, you know, we are also wrestling content creators too, you know, VYBE versus VYBE, and they thought it was pretty cool. And then we just took a picture, and that was it.
My number 5 is AfroSenjuXL Gaming YouTube.
Play my shit!
The first DreamCon in 2023 that we attended, my personal friend from high school told me, there's one content creator I need you to meet. And if you meet him, I need you to send a video to me just saying what's up to me or something like that. So I said, okay, cool. I'll look for him. I did not know what Afro looked like. But I was not watching, unfortunately, Afro at that time. So shame on me, but now I know better. But anyway, that 2023 did meet him. And so I went up to him and said, hey, my friend loves your videos. He's a big fan. Can you say what's up to him? And I just went on Snapchat with the video right here. I do find it. And he had said, what's up to my bro, and that was phenomenal. And then the following year in 2024, going back to DreamCon, we remember, I think it was a gaming tournament, one of the gaming tournaments that was going on, and it was probably Sunday, I believe, because the crowd starting to get more clear. It wasn't as hectic because people was leaving early from the convention. And I remember we saw several content creators, which we will talk about later on too, and one of them was Afro. I think he might have also been commentating for one of the tournaments too.
Yep, he was.
And so went up to him and said, hey bro, good to see you another year. And funny enough, my friend that had him send a video to was now there with us at that following DreamCon. But just talking with him and just asked him to give a shout out to the BYG channel and gave his experience, how much he loves and enjoys DreamCon. Great to just talk to him one-on-one more on a personal level.
Now we're moving on to our number 4s of meeting content creators, and my number 4 is none other than the Uprising Sooplex. Now, mind you, I only met Sooplex through like constant reels on Instagram and all that stuff. I've only known him for like a few months before DreamCon, and this was at DreamCon, this recent one where we had our panel. And what happened was Sooplex was promoting the hell him being at DreamCon, and we were like, man, it would be so cool if we met Sooplex at DreamCon. Me and Blake was just like, man, it would be so cool, especially with our panel going on and all that stuff. Lo and behold, that Saturday before our panel, we ran into Sooplex and got a nice talk with him too, and talking about pro wrestling and all that stuff in our channel. He was very humble about it because he was definitely just telling us like, oh yeah, I also got this our channel too and all that stuff. And we was like, yeah, we already follow and all that stuff. But also we told him about our panel and we invited him to it, and we were that close to get him. We were that close. But the reason why he couldn't go, he was going to the content creators basketball game. There was a lot of people that were planning on going to our panel, by the way, which was insane. But because of that basketball game, there were a lot of people who didn't show up. But yes, Sooplex was going to be one of those people who was going to show up to our panel. And he said if somebody could just hold his spot just so he can show up for a little bit, he would have done that.
Number 4, I'm going with Devonte The One, who, if you don't know, is an animator, YouTube content creator. Again, going back to DreamCon, I believe he was trying to get into the main lobby room
Where the stage is and all that.
Yep. And so we're chilling and we're waiting for the line to move further up. Peyton was like, hey yo, what was that animator where you watch on YouTube? And I said Devonte The One. And he said, bro, check his Instagram page. I think this is him. And this is Devonte. I'm like, oh no, I mean,
dude, I was like, dude, his animation style of his own character looks like him right there. He had the blue shirt and everything.
Yes. But anyway, I'm like, I don't know if that's him. And they said, bro, go up to him, ask him. That was Peyton was saying. Okay, I'll go up there. And so I walked up and, hey, are you Devonte The One or something like that? He's like, yeah, bro, that's me. And then I was like, oh, snap, I look back. I'm like, oh, dang, bro. Like, I watch your videos, love your videos, all that stuff. So I look back, Peyton, and nod in my head like, okay, this is him. If you see, Devonte The One is in our opening BYG video. In every video that you see, he's right there. And it's about content creation, what he been doing. He asked about my videos at that point when I just had my own solo vlog channel. He went to go and looked at it and he even subscribed and like, appreciate your support, appreciate you even talking with me and trying to understand someone that's trying to build up their own content creation, their own portfolio in the YouTube world.
It might be me breaking the chair, my fat ass. My number 3 is none other than, what is going to be Rhymestyle here? Yes, Rhymestyle, the Dragon Ball Z content creator. Point when I met Rhymestyle, I was a huge fan of the 3 idiots, you know, C-Reacts, Dododoya, and Rhymestyle, and I still am. At that time, I was definitely like looking forward to meeting Rhymestyle, and I was hoping for it, and it definitely happened. So this was the very first day of DreamCon, the first ever DreamCon we went to. That's on Blake James' channel, DreamCon 2022, and the very first day too. We walked into like the hotel area. Now, mind you, this is in Arlington, Texas, so they had a hotel area and the esports arena. And I see somebody just sitting there, lobby chair, and I'm like, Blake, that guy right there, is that Rhymestyle? And Blake was like he's doing right now. Looks right over, he's like, oh yeah, that's them. I was like, what? That's it right there? I'm freaking out. He's just like doing his usual, yeah, he's right there. So what did I do? I'm like, all right. This is my first time meeting a content creator. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't know anything. And then Blake was like, just go up and talk to him. I walked up, I take like 5 steps and I stop. I stop because I'm frightened, nervous, shaking in my boots, sweating. Mustered up the courage. I walked up and then said, what's up to Rhyme, gave him a nice hug and all that stuff. And then we talked and talked. I hit a joke on Rhymestyle talking about Cinna. We're gonna talk about Cinna in a little bit. And I was like, is Cinna 2 feet tall? And he was like, oh yes, he's like way down here. That was hilarious. And then eventually we just took a picture with Rhymestyle. And then we met Rhymestyle again in 2023. Blake got the chance to interview him. I got a chance to take another picture with him. That was my story with Rhymestyle. What is going on,
My number 3, we are going with several members of this big group. Look, they're everywhere. Shoot, they were just at a wrestling event, Monday Night Raw, Netflix.
Monday Night Raw recently. If you watched it, you know exactly who we're talking about.
I'm talking about AMP. Now, several members that I did meet. I didn't get to meet everybody, but those that I did meet. First person I met, I'll go one by one. Duke Dennis. Now, mind you.
Duke! I hate it when people do that. Bro, find your own aura.
Exactly, bro. Y'all riding, bro.
Y'all more thirsty than Blake just drinking his water bottle.
Exactly, bro. 2022, again, our first ever DreamCon. We was like, when we go to our first DreamCon, we're meeting so many content creators. Like, we want to meet everyone, and we did. We was leaving one of the events, I think one of the big main hall. We leave actually the exhibitor hall with all the paintings and stuff. And so I'm chilling in the hallway, and all of a sudden I turn and I see somebody with a cap hat on, short amount of dreads, it wasn't long dreads, and tattoos, a sleeve of tattoos. And I'm like, oh snap, this dude Dennis. So I walk up to him like, yo dude, what's good bro? And he turned around and like kept it cool, slapped him up, how you joined DreamCon and stuff. Next person I met was Chris next door. Chris was caught up recording some vignette for maybe their YouTube channel, and so I walked up to him, boom, snap a picture with Chris. Now I see Agent, and Agent is talking to some shorty. I felt a little bit bad, but I'm standing there, but I'm like, dang, I don't want to step in, don't intervene. But at the same time, I'm like, shoot, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. If it's an open window, I'm gonna ask respectfully, hey, whatever. And I guess I was standing there for too long because then Agent was looking in the corner of his eye and he noticed. he was just sitting there, and I knew he was looking. So I felt kind of bad, boys, and took a picture right there on the spot. And so boom, the last photo right here. And unfortunately, I didn't get a picture with Phantom or Davis or Kai, but we did see all the other three as well at DreamCon. We actually was going through the hallway past Kai and actually got to take a picture with someone else. Check out that video to see more of that thing, and then going to the after party at that point, listening to Kai Cenat's song, Bust Down Rolling. It was fire.
Number 2. This one goes as a duo, and they go by the names of Joeiaco and PhysicalGamers, also known as PG. All right. PG was first. First year we went to DreamCon, it was the third day, the final day. PG to me is one of my favorites out of their YouTube group, Somebros. Funny enough, I was telling Blake the entire time I would love to meet PG. We were just walking around, seeing what else we can see, and then there go PG right there. Just talking it up, taking pictures and everything. Now, mind you, I thought he was just gonna be like backstage and all that stuff. No, he was walking around with it, talking to people and all that. Walked right up to PG. It was like, you know, toxic gang all day. After that picture, and I was telling him like how I have pretty much the same energy, you know, and he was like, good shit. and that same year of DreamCon, me and Blake ran into Joe. We did the little pinkies, the Players Club pinkies. Moving on to when we actually met Joe, it was Burleasy Ball. We just saw Joe standing there just talking to people. We were up next, and then we just ended up talking to Joe for a good while about like this channel, and he loved that, and he enjoyed how like authentic content creating is, you know, and how authentic they are as a content creators.
Number 2.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right. Someone that has been around for the good years of YouTube, and that person I'm talking about is none other than Swoozie. Swoozie is someone, again, that I've watched for a long time, watching his original animations. Close to the beginning. It was cool that at this past DreamCon 2024 that RDC announced that they will be bringing this YouTube booth hosted by Swoozie that was there as a guest. And so I'm walking and I see the YouTube room that they have, this separate room for approved YouTube content creators. As I'm walking by, I see a few people that's circling this one gentleman, and I look and it's Swoozie just standing there talking, chit-chatting, whatever. And as people walking by, I'm like, oh, so people not realizing it's Swoozie. It's not a long line. I stand there and he is having a conversation with a few people. As they go, funny enough, I'm gonna add this other person too to this, Yo-Yo, who's another animator, and he was standing right behind me, and I'm like, oh shoot, Yo-Yo's standing right behind me, and I'm about to go see Swoozie. Here's 2 animators again that I follow and I watch their content. We did that, and then I was saying, yo, like, Swoozie right here, and Yo was like, yeah, bet, bro, like, the GOAT is right here, bro. The GOAT of animators is standing right here in front of us, bro. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And I get up to go to Swoozie, and we're talking. I tell him about how the animation style, I appreciate his style, his stories. I've been watching for such a long time, and he thanked me for that, thanked him for my support.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna save mine for last. It's a long story.
Hey, you see this? You kind of already mentioned 2 of the people from this group, although they are great individually in their own respective right. My number 1 is none other than the Eezygang. We left from the main exhibitor hall, and so we're waiting outside. It's a bunk load of people, and we can't walk through. But they announced that there's these tickets are being passed out two guests to either go to dodgeball, be there for possibly the basketball tournament that was going on this year, to do a meet and greet for RDC, and some other stuff that I didn't get to hear. But I'm like, Peyton, we need to get in the front of this line. People are about to take all these tickets by the time we get there.
My big self is in the back because I couldn't get through.
Yeah,
I can move him. I can move him out the way, but I can't. I'm not gonna be rude and just push people down.
Right. Nonetheless, I said, hey, you stay here, no worries. I'ma get there because my skinny self can get to that front row and get these tickets for us. I'm now just swarming my way through all these people, right? And I get to the front and this nice lady passed me one ticket, and I'm like, shoot, ma'am, can I get one more for my friend back here? Mind you, they getting bunk low. Like, some people are just throwing tickets to people like, take this, and all this stuff, bro. When Peyton finally got up, I'm like, bro, read what this says. Boom, meet and greet, Eezygang.
So it's mad hustle over here for these tickets right now. But we got an Eezygang.
So lo and behold, we get to the meet and greet, we're sitting, and in comes Eezygang, coming a little bit late because they're just coming from a group tournament. But Joeiaco, PG, JoJo, we got to see Poise, Krista, Berleezy, Rico, Mama Easy, group of guys from Buffalo, New York, have just now arrived at DreamCon, and now boom, we're sitting in a small room, a meet and greet portion. After that point, we was like, bro, we just came to meet the people we wanted to meet, and mind you, we met everybody and everyone we wanted to see that first DreamCon.
Get some popcorn, get some snacks, whatever, get a drink, because this next story is about to be a long one. All right, so my favorite streamer on Twitch, Cinna. Now, let me tell you the entire story of that joint. All right, so I discovered Cinna. Around like 2020-ish. Yeah, around 2020, when she was doing content with the three idiots, you know, Cyriax, Rhymestyle, and Dodoya. At that time, I was not watching Twitch a lot, but the only person that got me into Twitch was Cinna, because then I found out she streamed. So then I followed her. Then next thing you know it, I find myself starting to sub. I'd never done that before. And I was like, okay, because she's kind of funny. She's kind of cool. Start chiming on the chat. I don't ever do this. But I did it at Cinna's stream. At this time, like, Cinna was only averaging like 300 viewers each stream. It's big, but it's not like Kai Cenat big or anything like that. So then over time and all the subs and all that stuff, then there was this one interaction.
Needs me, you know what I mean? My vibe is mad tired and staying in. PlayStation, guess what? Don't care, didn't ask. Get your bad vibes out of the chat, buddy, all right? Wake up, because it's for actually, I'm just kidding. I hope you have a great day. I hope you feel a lot better. I hope you have a really chill Friday. My bad. My bad, dude. My bad.
Fast forward to the first DreamCon that we ever went to. This is the third day. It's already like the end of DreamCon. We cool. Me and Blake met all the people we ever wanted to meet. And then next thing you know it, I go onto Instagram and I see that Cinna was also there. The very last day just to see Rhymestyle. I was like, there's no way that just happened. 6 months later, she moves to Austin, Texas. And where was DreamCon at that point? Austin, Texas. And who was she friends with at that time? JoJo. She was friends with Mari. She was getting a little bit more known around those content creators. The first day of DreamCon, I didn't even know if Cinna was gonna be there. I had some doubts, but I was like, there's no way Cinna will show up for that one little bit of that day last year and move to Austin, Texas and not show up this year. DreamCon 2023, we were in line. It's that moment where I said, I didn't bet you they didn't turn up around that corner, bro. We're still standing there in line. I'm talking about Cinna to Blake, talking about like, oh man, I hope she's gonna be here. That's gonna be cool. And as I said that, I see a girl speed walking right past the line with some friends. And I was like, that's Cinna right there. So then guess what? That first day, I didn't meet her. But yes, Cinna showed up for the second day of DreamCon. I went off to, look at some stuff. Blake was still at the main hall. And then I went to the exhibit hall. Now, mind you, I was just looking around. I was looking at some cool stuff. I was recording some of it because we didn't get a lot of footage of the exhibit stuff. And then in the recording, I'm recording and all you can hear is, oh wait, listen, excuse me. And then right past me is Cinna. So I'm like, what you guys saw was my first interaction with Cinna in that video.
Hello, hello. What's your name? Hi, Peyton. Nice to meet you.
PlayStation.
PlayStation. Yes, I know you. Hi, nice to meet you. Hello, hello.
Yes, you can tell I was very nervous, but you better believe that in person, I was sweating buckets, bro. You could have called me Big Wool, because I was a heavy sweater at that point. After that interaction, I was like, man, that's crazy. And the funny thing is, she had said, see me around, just say, come over and say hi, don't be afraid to just say that. And I was like, okay. Later on that day, and this wasn't on camera either, so we don't have any footage of this. We only got a picture out of this. We were at the gaming hall, and we were just chilling. Me and Blake was just chilling. We was looking at any more games that we could play. I was telling Blake, like, yo, it would be so cool if I saw Cinna again, though. And then Blake sees in the corner of his eye, in a group, Cinna. Again, he goes like, there's Cinna right there. I'm like, what? Well, Blake, go say hi, because I already said hi. We walk up and she looks at us. She looks at me and she recognizes me. And this is what she said. I'm just seeing you everywhere now, huh? And then she looks at the championship that was around my shoulder like this. And then she points at it like in confusion. It's like, did you wear that earlier when I saw you? And I was like, yep. It was a genuine moment of conversation between me, Blake, and Cinna. It was talking about the gaming tournament. Another funny moment about that conversation was when Blake mentioned like her being in the gaming tournaments, and she instantly was like, you think I'm gonna be in the tournament? And Blake was like, yeah, you can probably qualify and all that stuff. And she was like, dude, I will get beat. And I was like, I'll be a supporter. And she'd be like, yeah, you're the only one that's gonna be up there cheering for me. Nice, genuine conversation with Cinna.
Oreo, Warmer, BGs, EGs, PlayStation. Yo, it was so nice meeting you.
And then 2024, fast forward to that.
Hi, nice to meet you. We met last year. Yes. Oh my God, PlayStation, dude. Nice to meet you. Hope you're doing well. It's good. We're like live. Just having chat.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah, it's good. We're all over the place, so it's cool. Nice to meet you again, man.
Cinna, you take number 1. It was a pleasure meeting you. And ladies and gentlemen, just like I said, 11 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, your boy is 24! Happy birthday to the champ! The champ! Main event Barker! Big Man Blastoise!
Big man Blastoise, big man Blastoise, big man Blastoise.
I'll say it again, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give us a like, comment, and subscription, and we shall see y'all in the next video. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for the support. We are BYG Army for life, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know the vibes. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Yeah.
Damn, what?